It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Cowboys, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Cowboys and the Rams, next on EA Sports.
It is time. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago. Part of the offensive performance that led them to victory.
Here we go, set.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Go.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. To the goal line and in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Okay, ready?
In motion, Lamb. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Cooper going in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Amari.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now from the gun. He keeps it himself. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Set. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and
he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll tuck it and take off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll drop to throw. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake.
All right, Mike, file this play away.
Let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, Lamb all alone, wide open. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
In motion, Lamb.
Check go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score...
Ready? Mustang 19. Go.
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back. in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
Ready, set.
Here's and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Go!
Here's 2nd and 6. Cooper going in motion. No jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
That is caught, and he's in. Luke Schoonmaker, touchdown Cowboys. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
Hawk 70. Set. Ground ball waiting. No, no. Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
Go. Set, go.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
On the set. Set, ready, go.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.
It's week 6 of the NFL, and we'll see the Cowboys leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders next on Madden NFL 25.
So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers for him from a week ago. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Cowboys at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off.
Cowboys offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. They'll look to throw here on first down. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was a...
He's number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just through number 20 on that last drive. And they start here with a first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves. Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
Okay, ready? Go!
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Back to throw again. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here now, 3rd and a yard. That is caught. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Again, it'll be Hubbard. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to...
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now at Commander's Field. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. They'll set up to throw. Completes it right side to Cooper. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ready.
2nd and a couple. They're going to look to throw. Checks this down to Hubbard. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on the offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're...
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jonathan Allen busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they...
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Boy, he has been fun to watch. So here are the Cowboys to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
Ready, set. 70 Timberwolves, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 20. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Let's go now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today, each side helping guide them to this late lead.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Back to 60, back to 60, trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Dallas, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.